How's quarantine life going for you guys? How's it going for us?
Not used to this. I don't know how to act, don't know how to adapt to this situation. Not used to this, no I'm not. Not used to this, no I'm not.
Okay, all joking aside, we are doing fine out in the desert. Quarantine out here is interesting because we're surrounded by all of this. That's how it's going in there. They're super crazy. My gosh, what is happening? We are surrounded by this gorgeous landscape. We love the desert. I think the desert is beautiful and there's lots of hiking to be done, but the motivation to go hiking is not so high right now. However, we definitely do get to add some miles to our meter, which is cool. Way down this way, there is a camp. I think it's called the Vulture Peak Camp. And there is another camp area just on the entrance of this state trust land. This particular place that we're in currently feels more like a parking lot, but there was a fire ring here and there are no signs that say that we can't camp here. There's evidence that people have camped here. This is the spot we like because we're not surrounded directly by neighbors. However, on the weekends, especially right now while everyone is in isolation, social distancing and stuff, it seems like everyone and their brother is coming out here. It's a little bit windy today. Ooh, I need to go take care of that awning. Oh, the awning that's not okay. Okay, this is what Chloe and I are working on right now. We're baking cookies, aren't we? Yeah, we're eating cookie dough. So we're gonna make cookies. This is probably our like 4th batch in the last 2 weeks. We need to hike. We need to go hiking so we can work off all these cookies. Is anybody else baking a ton right now? I mean, even with my little tiny oven right here, I definitely am cooking or baking a lot more. And I gotta show you the temperature inside here right now. 82 degrees, all the windows are open, but the oven being on certainly increases the temperature in here. But the nice thing is at night it cools way off. Still, I don't think we want to be here for too much longer because it's going to start to get really hot soon, I have a feeling. School has been a little bit weird. We're just taking it one day at a time. We have hit and miss days. Like sometimes we do it and sometimes we don't. And I really am okay with that right now. And I really hope that you guys are out there are okay with letting something slide right now too, because if you've been thrown into homeschool, I can't even imagine. I guarantee you what you are experiencing right now is not what real homeschool is like. Quarantine homeschool, isolation homeschool, that's not the same thing. Moms and dads out there struggling through homeschool right now, just know that we are homeschoolers and we're stressed too. RV life is a little bit difficult quarantining, but I'm willing to bet that all of you are dealing with some kind of hardship while you are quarantining too. But every single day we do have things to be grateful for. Let us know in the comments what you are grateful for today. Like right now, I'm grateful for a full tank of water and the ability to jump in the shower. So I'm gonna jump in the shower and I'm gonna roll some footage of how we have been keeping busy here.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up.
Back out of it. On this side. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do the first round and then you can do the second round because you do it twice to make it really tight.
But if I fall, I will get up again. I will
Okay, so somebody does appetizers, somebody does the main course, and somebody does
I'll
dessert.
take the main course.
Okay?
I'll take the dessert.
All right, appetizers, Chloe. But Chloe, I would love mozzarella cheese sticks for my appetizer.
But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again.
I am here at the laundromat because as an RVer, we still have to do laundry. Now we are boondocking, so we don't have access to an abundance of water. John brings water home in our water bladder, but we basically only have enough water for him to wash his scrubs after work and not enough for us to do like laundry out in the middle of the desert. So I have about 2 weeks worth of laundry with me to get done here in the laundromat. My plan is to wash my hands multiple times while I am here. I also have Lysol wipes that I will be wiping surfaces and everything off, and some Lysol spray. And I'm really not concerned about myself getting anything. I am more concerned that I could possibly be spreading germs to other people. And so I'm going to make sure that I really clean up after myself and not leave any of my germs behind. Because of what John does, we are kind of treating ourselves as if we were positive, even though we don't know, and we might not be. We probably aren't, but we're treating ourselves as if we are so that we have a less likely chance of spreading the disease to other people. I also am doing this on a day that John is off work so that kids can stay with him and just me, and so it's just one of us coming here to the laundromat instead of bringing all the kiddos with me, which I prefer this anyways, but sometimes I have to bring the kids to do the laundry. Today, however, I am here by myself. Okay, laundry is in. I'm going to leave my quarters here. Take a little walk. So the coins kind of gross me out. Like, I got $20 worth of quarters, and as they were in my hands, I was like, so I put them in the machine, and then I went and promptly washed my hands afterwards. But I don't know how, if there's too much stuff that you can touch. I just don't know how anybody could just not touch everything, and then to try not to touch my face. Like, my glasses are falling off my nose right now, and I just want to touch my face. There's a Safeway next door, so I'm gonna go over there and see if they have any yeast, because I've been looking for yeast, well, and toilet paper. Those are the two items I cannot find anywhere, so let's see if they have it. So no yeast and no toilet paper, but coffee, because that's still essential, even though I'm a little weirded out because germs. I wonder how many germs are in here. There's probably a lot. Maybe I should Lysol it. It's getting super warm here, so I had to get the hair up out of my face. But so interestingly enough, inside Safeway, which is packed right now, over the loudspeaker they have a "Please stay 2 carts distance away from other shoppers. Be mindful of whatever." It talks COVID-19 and CDC and yada yada, like the entire time over the speakers. And then when you get into the checkout line, they have this tape on the floor that you're not supposed to cross over until the next person is completely gone. And they have put up clear plastic shields to shield the cashiers from the shoppers. I give up. The laundromat is now full of people, and there's so many surfaces. I cannot spray everything down and wipe everything down after every single time I touch it or before I touch it. So I'm just gonna wash my hands every time I come out to my car. That's all I can do. And I will spray everything when I leave. I don't know what else to do. know, life seems like it should be normal because this is kind of how we live anyways, except it's not, because we usually go out a lot, and I didn't realize how often we leave until I couldn't leave. So right here, this is our trash that I need to take care of. I'm not gonna leave it out here, it's just out here for right now. I need to go take that in and find a trash can for it. Chloe here, she's cleaning the rig off because they had a mud fight outside. They used a ton of water to first mix the mud, and then they threw it at each other. Because what else do you do in quarantine? This is our water situation. We are filling up our bladder and our water jugs when we can. My chores this morning, I have to fill the tank with water. We've already filtered the water once when we put it into our containers. I am going to filter it a second time into Wendy, and then we even filter it a third time when we're drinking it into a pitcher that has a filter in it as well. This is just a carbon filter. It's not going to filter out any like viruses. It's only filtering out particles that are in the water. We are getting it from potable sources, reliable sources that are good, and sometimes even purchasing it at Walmart to get the purified water as well. So we are doing okay with our water situation, so no need to worry about that. Another chore of mine, I mentioned the trash. I need to find a place to dump the trash. I also need to make sure that we have enough fuel for our rig to power our electricity. Did just upgrade our batteries, which we're going to talk about more in depth next weekend. So I have to make sure that this bad boy stays full, or that we have propane that we can hook up to our generator to make sure that we do have power. So staying at an RV park would certainly cut out a lot of our need to leave the RV. We would not have to go get water or fuel for our generator or distribute our trash somewhere. However, we would be next to a bunch of other rigs, and we would be more confined than we are here out boondocking. So as far as dumping goes, we are not using as little of our shower as we can right now. We're trying to take extremely fast rinse down showers, which is unfortunate for my hair situation because it's really dirty right now. There's not a lot of extra water to clean my hair currently. As far as dumping, we're okay for 2 weeks. We usually can go about 2 weeks without having to dump, but we might need to supplement with our schwagen because we are planning on staying here for the duration of John's contract, which is about 3 weeks long. I'm gonna actually roll with the AC on in my car. That's crazy. Oh, my door is open still. Good thing I didn't drive away. This is life now. I got my trusty ninja mask, as my kids call it. I also don't leave the house without our Lysol spray and disinfectant wipes, because if I have to go to the gas station and use the pumps, I'm gonna disinfect the pump, use it, and then disinfect the pump again, just so I'm not leaving any germs behind. Here we go, I'm going on an outing. I'm actually quite excited to get out of the house. I have not been in Phoenix or the metropolitan Phoenix area for like over 2 weeks. I've been doing my gas station stop and grocery runs in Wickenburg, but they're a smaller town and they don't have any toilet paper, and I know a lot of places don't have toilet paper, so I put a message out on Facebook, and my good friend Courtney said that she has extra toilet paper, so she's gonna leave it on her porch for me to come by and pick up, which I'm super grateful for. Super big thank you! Look at this. This is more toilet paper than I've ever had in our RV before. I think we're gonna be squared away for a little while, thankfully. And now I get to go inside Walmart looking like I'm robbing a bank. Thankful I'm not the only one in a mask. There's lots of people here in masks, and they even have somebody that's sanitizing carts as you walk in. And it's not as busy as normal. There's still a lot of things on, but there's plenty of things to be had and found here. Time to fill up the gas tank. Looked over and she's just literally laying in the pond of orange water. No, don't you do it. Don't you do Cinder!
My life, all I know, God's been good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go.
Okay, from our family to yours, we hope you are staying safe. We hope you are staying sane. And we hope that you've enjoyed this episode. I have to go because my children are not allowing me any more time. I have had my shower time and that is it. Now it's back to reality.
We're happy to announce where we're going next.
You guys want to know?
They don't want to know.
They don't want
They
to
don't
know.
care. We are happy to announce we are going to...
Say it! You say it!
We're going to North Carolina, specifically the western side in a little town called Asheville. And it's not that little. But we are super excited because we have not seen the Smokies or the Blue Ridge area. I really hope that this whole COVID mess starts to calm down and they open up the national park. So,
Happy quarantine. Thanks for watching.
happy quarantine, guys.
Yes.
We'll catch you out there.